Hello everyone, this is a retake of the third eye video because my hair was covering the microphone, so you can't access that now. I have deleted that one. I hope I've chosen the same or very similar crystals. Of course, all of these videos are literally channeled and off the top of my head, so they will never be the same. However, let's start by growing those roots out of you, down past your hips and knees, and down through your feet into the ground below you. Downwards and downwards and downwards they grow, pushing through the rocks and into the crystal and mineral pools of the inner earth, into the blues, into the violets, into the clears, but also the light blues, and maybe into the fossilized plants of the inner earth. And the fossilized wood brings knowledge and understanding. Okay. So now I would like you to protect yourself by imagining that candle flame at your innermost being. Glow and grow that flame, pushing it outwards to the front and the back of you, to each side of you, and to above and below you. It glows and it grows and it pushes everything that is not belonging to you away and out of your auric field. And you can extend that as far as you like, that protection. But we probably only need to do it to about here today. Okay. So, we are working on this Yantra here, and I have a clearer picture. And we have, I think it has about 48 petals on each side, the petals of the lotus. You have the triangle pointing downwards, the Om in the middle, which is the tone of this, the crescent moon, and I think that is that new beginnings or endings, and of course the Shiva Lingam in the middle, and this is a Shiva Lingam. So I'm assuming this is the god of the Hindu diaspora who is associated with this. But as we're rooting, I would just like to root you again into a couple of trees. And first of all, I'm going to draw this right down the center of you, and I want you to bring to mind a very tall fir tree. Elim, Elim, Elim. And the fir tree grows taller than many other trees, and it has the foresight. It can see in front of it, it can see behind it. Kind of like the eagle, having a bird's eye view on everything, enabling you to see the bigger picture. And I'm just going to channel the fir tree's energy towards you. Just think of that orangey red thick trunk and how it rises up, and the smell of the leaves, if you rub them in your hands, breathe breathe that scent in and let it clear your mind. Okay. The next tree I wish to show you from the Celtic Reiki is the hazel coal. 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 And feel that rooting in. And the reason I've chosen coal to show you today and to channel towards you as we talk about it is because the hazelnuts in Celtic lore, these hazelnuts hold the knowledge within this tree, and it is said that it creates a fire in the mind. It can give you ideas. And there are legends of salmon swimming in pools ringed with hazel trees, and the hazels drop in the water and the salmon eat them. Salmon, a very knowledgeable creature from the west of the Celtic wheel, the water element. Okay. And as we're talking about plants and trees, I'm going to use these oils. Oils are a great way to open, close, calm your chakras. And this is the third eye one, and it has clary sage, lang lang, lavender, cobayaba, eucalyptus, which is a lemon eucalyptus, and cardamom, one of my favorite oils. So I'm just going to draw this on your third eye, front and back. I'm also going to put this on my third eye, front and back. I want you to lift your wrist up to me and then rub the outside of your wrists together, so that as you meditate, you can really breathe in that lemon eucalyptus and the lavender and the grounding cardamom and opening clary sage. So I'll put these notes in the video, and you can get them from my friend in Australia. Wonderful oils. Okay. So I'm just going to reach out, and we're going to start clearing now. And I am going to actually clear your third eye with this. So lavender, great cleansing, and we're just going to spiral that. And somebody has asked me which direction. I tend to spiral a lot that way, but it really doesn't matter. But I'm mindful of people in the southern hemisphere away from me. You need to go sunwise. So I'll do it sunwise where I am, and sunwise. And it really clears and pulls it out. And working at the back. And this third eye helps with meditation, dreams, psychic development, visualization, clarity and awareness. Deepens your intuition and your spiritual insight. Helps you understand your visions and see them, with calming the mind and helping with your memory, so retaining that information. And it also awakens your imagination. Okay, don't forget, these temples are also part of the third eye. Okay. And then let's just selenite just to cut any ties, any threads. Okay. So there are some other things as well. We can use a nautilus to clear, and I'm just going to gently scoop away. And this is quite a gentle shell. And this is the master shell from the Oceanic Reiki. And because it has survived so many extinctions, it is completely, sacred geometry is so strong that as it swims really deep, the pressure does not break the shell, so it can live the creature. And in a minute I will show you the fossilized one. But at first I'm just going to clear those confused memories away. Let's just scoop them out. And it may be that your third eye is overactive. You are really busy, you are really worried about something. And if you need to calm the third eye down, you can use a gentle stone. This is an agate, nice and grey and gentle and calming. Let's just rub that around now. Calming down your mind if you're worried about something. Calming down those inner worries. And I'll just pick up another stone called an orca agate, another calming stone, very new. Somebody on here alerted me to it. Thank you, whoever you are. And it is calming and still. Okay. But we're going to clear and open the eye today. So I'm going to take the abalone shell and I'm just going to start sweeping. So let's clear those blockages out of the third eye, and we're going to call in some of the mighty archangels now to help, because they will do this quicker than I can. So first of all, we're going to call in Archangel Zadkiel. Then we're going to call in Archangel Gabriel. And then we are going to call in Archangel Ratziel. And then finally, we're going to call in what I call the chief cheese of the angels, Archangel Metatron. And I want you now just to feel those angels surrounding you. Their huge wings also protecting you gently, and you may feel yourself expanding and even growing. Now, the sacred geometry is what these angels actually are, but they manifest into something that we can recognize. So looking at sacred geometry, this is Metatron's cube, and there's a better picture of it as well. But also that flower of life in the middle, and staring at these can open and drop. Another good one is the Sri Yantra. I haven't got an image of it here. But also, of course, the Om. And we can chant the Om. Let's just do a little bit more clearing as we chant Om. and a final clearance with clear quartz, and I'm going to use my clear quartz pyramid. So I want you just to look at that bit at the center and feel that as we bring that in and I spiral it out. Clearance, clearance, clearance. Thank you, angels, for assisting. Clearance, clearance, clearance. And Archangel Zadkiel often works with the violet flame and the amethyst ray. So I'm going to ask him now to activate that violet flame, and Saint Germain and the angels of the violet flame may also come in and help with that. So sending that violet flame to finally clear, transmuting that negative energy into positive energy, and to help with your sense of direction if you don't know where you're headed in life. Don't worry, especially if you're still a youngster, and I'm talking anyone under 30. You may not know. I did not really know what I was meant to be doing until I was in mid-40s, actually. You know, where am I headed? What am I doing? Just enjoy the ride. You will be learning and experiencing in all of that time leading up to it. Okay, so let's shine some beautiful crystals in, and the first one is the labradorite. And look at that gorgeous blue. I'm just holding that and activating that at your third eye. And this is, it has lots of yellows. I've seen a lot of purple labradorite as well. And apparently, according to the Inuits, this is the northern lights trapped inside the earth. Isn't that a wonderful folk tale? Trapping that knowledge inside you, trapping that clarity inside you. And this is a very good stone for meditation because apparently it is protective as well as opening up. I believe also called a shaman stone in some places. So shining that beautiful energy in as I move it a bit closer. And now I'm just going to shine it in at the sides. The light's not shining on it, but it is still working. Around at the back. It's getting darker and darker here. We're just about to have a storm, I think. And storms, they give us a fuzzy head, but don't they clear our head afterwards when it's finished? Another good clearance thing with the weather. And I'm shining it in now. At the other side, okay. And then we will bring the properties of lapis lazuli into you. And this is a raw piece, a rough piece. You can see the beautiful blues on the short side, the width. And I can spiral it in like that. But I can also take a wonderful clear piece, and I'm going to hold that behind you. So we are now bringing the properties of the lapis in, and we'll ask Gabrielle to work with this one. Gabrielle helps with your creativity and your communication, so maybe getting your ideas down on paper he will help with. And Ratziel can help with the spiritual understanding. Okay. And we're cleansing, we're clearing, we're activating as well. Okay, so let's just bring you out a little bit. And we'll use this truckus shell. We call a top shell, and it's akin to a pyramid. It works with that same sort of energy. So and students have great fun pretending to be unicorns. So I'm just going to bring it outwards, outwards, outwards and outwards. Outwards, outwards, outwards and outwards. And to the other side, just expanding the reach of the third eye. Om. 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 And let us shine the beautiful power shell from New Zealand in with those gorgeous deep greens, purples and the blues. And we can hold up the slightly heavier energy of the peacock ore. And I'm sorry, the light has got really dark as the rain is about to start here. It's got beautiful purples and golds for protection as well. Gold, a very protective colour. You can coat your protection in gold. And then we also have this beautiful, it is a man-made crystal, it's called blue goldstone. There is green goldstone and purple goldstone and orange goldstone. But that somehow, I am told, helps shift things. So just holding that, and it looks literally like the sparkly top that I have got on now. So just imagine that you are looking out into space and all of those little stars are twinkling light into your third eye, the Ajna chakra, opening it up. Those petals open up around it, bringing energy and light and knowledge in. Soothe that a little bit with a piece of amethyst. Okay. So I'm just now going to work with the nautiluses. Okay. So I'm just going to remind you how the shell feels. So that is it scooping out, okay? But we also soothe. So this would calm it down as well, especially as we're working and healing it. And we can rotate its energy in as well. But now I'm going to show you a fossil of it. And just look, the light's just opening a little bit, a crack in the sky, so you can see the beautiful colours of this fossil, which probably feels a little different. Working down into the depths of the third eye. And it may be that your third eye was wide open and you saw something that scared it. Well, I've talked about protection. You can ask the angels to shield you from anything nasty. Try and get past the ethereal realm and into the ascension. I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but you want to get past the ethereal and into the celestial. There we go. That is where you see the angels. That is where you see the unicorns, the light beings. And just shine that. Just look into the eye in the middle. I'm just going to hold it level with your third eye and feel it working deeply into the recesses. Okay. going to take the little pieces of fossils that we have, and my student Sandra alerted me to this. We didn't know fossils were a thing. Just going to hold those above your eyes, just above each eyebrow. And I'm going to pull and open it again. Okay. Opening the eyes. Okay. Now, as I place a hand on each of your shoulders, I want you to just close your eyes to me and reach into the middle of your forehead, the third eye, visualizing that yantra, the circle with the triangle, and unfold the petals in your mind. And you may feel it movement deep within there, and instruct your third eye to remain open. You can spiritually open that eye. It is a sideways eye in a lot of Hindu art. You can imagine a veil being drawn across it. You can simply ask Archangel Zadkiel, Gabriel, Ratziel and Metatron to come in and help, but any of the archangels will help if you ask them. And I want you now just to feel one of those angels placing hands on the back of your shoulders, just letting you know that they are there. And if you don't resonate with angels, perhaps your god or goddess that you are patroned to. Okay. So breathe out. We need to ground now. Okay, now grow those roots into the ground, into the trees, into the coal, into the air limb, into the crystals and mineral world, knowing that those roots are rooted into it and they will help with your intuition, your knowledge, your remembering. Okay, I'm just going to place my hands on the shoulders and we're going to thank the angels for coming in and helping. Breathe out. And namaste. The light in me recognizes the light within you. Bye-bye now.